Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot reading. All Signs Love Tarot reading. All Signs Love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, all signs love messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. A reading where we are going into their feelings for you, your feelings for them, thoughts and feelings, what you might need to know or don't see coming, what's on everybody's mind or somebody in particular. Is anyone making a move? I don't know either. Let's take a look at the energy that is coming in. It's the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Interesting. The Page of Cups is in a reversal energy. So this is connecting. It's connecting for me with somebody that you aren't talking to, or you're just not communicating very well. You could be in no contact, but also no contact, no communication, and or in separation. There's some immaturity around this person, in particular emotional immaturity. And the thing is, it could be around age. Maybe not. We need to go in a little bit more. But the Eight of Pentacles is here, Sun in Virgo, and in particular with the energy of the Eight of Pentacles today, as you can see, there's a healing energy. Buttons, safety pins, a sewing needle with thread. Mending. It's a healing energy. Is somebody also, well, yeah, I was going to say kind of having a little bit of trouble coming here to communicate. And it does look like there's an apology that's probably getting worked out here in this Eight of Pentacles energy today. Let's see what else is coming through. This is a timeless reading. You are here when you are meant to be here. Whoa! It's a general tarot reading, so always take what resonates and let the rest go. If you are looking for the playlist for today's readings, Love Tarot, All Signs, Love Messages, it's linked in the description of today's video, but also, of course, here at the Tarot Closet on the playlist tab. You'll find all 12 Zodiac signs there, as well as twin flame readings and more, so feel free to explore. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you to channel members for joining the channel, and the super thanks that have been coming through in the comments. Not expected by any means, but very appreciated. Remember, if you hear my voice anywhere other than here on my verified channel on YouTube, it means somebody is taking my content, which has been happening. But your emails alerting me to channels doing this are, well, it's helping a lot. So please keep the emails coming. You can reach me by way of the About Me page, as well as the community tab. I do have a post there with an email of where to email these channel names to if you hear my content, no matter what they do to my voice, manipulating it, whatever, with those weird video stills or hands in and out on robotic. Anyway, that's me. Let me know. Thank you so much. Let's continue on. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see, Aho. Okay, interesting, yeah. This is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Libra and Mercury energy. It's quite literally the apology that you have not received yet. Here we go. Page of Swords. Truth, and they're holding on to it. So they're keeping an eye on things, you could say, by way of talking to friends or family you might be connected to, social media, watching if you're on it. The main thing here, though, is this is somebody who, it's this page energy, you know, who's holding on to some truth and apologies here. Like there's a lot they need to be saying. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and you've been waiting on it. 1 foot out the door kind of energy. Yeah, look at that. It's the Queen of Swords in reverse. And it's where this person's energy is quite strong. So what truth is being held on to? Because you're waiting to hear it. Is it around the connection? Of course. Is it around commitment particularly? It could be, of course. The Seven of Pentacles, Venus and Taurus energy. And this reversal energy is telling me that you're just about like, yeah, ready to not wait anymore, I guess you could say. But it does appear that somebody is working on an apology. What is keeping them? That was not yours. The 9 of Wands in reverse. Whoa. Wow. It just kind of took the place of the High Priestess. It wanted to be here. It's the 7 of Cups. Venus and Scorpio energy, waiting for somebody to make a choice. So commitment issues, it's validated. That's what you're waiting on. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Make a choice, make a decision, High Priestess. So it's around the commitment energy. Exactly what the details are of that, I'm not always privy to the specifics. At the moment, I'm not. Let's continue on. But it's coming here with the High Priestess. Cancer energy, divine feminine energy, and a decision literally that you're waiting for this person to make. Look at this. And it is around the commitment energy, the relationship. And here's what's really interesting. The 7 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, that's a 77. And I'm feeling that around, well, both of you for different reasons. It's this person needing to make some moves here. But it's also you getting on the right track for yourself and connecting here with the High Priestess to go into this energy of trusting yourself, your intuition, your gut instincts. These are your guardian angels for the decision that you want to make in terms of what you're waiting for here. And is there something more? Yeah, because there's a delay. Look at this. The Ace of Wands, catty corner here with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And that Ace of Wands is in reverse. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. That's a delay. Look what it's connecting to. The 5 of Cups in the upright energy. So there's definitely an apology here. This is somebody who regrets how things were left. They regret hurting you. And it can definitely be connected to some kind of dishonesty that's here. Whether it's lies by omission, like not saying things, not telling the, specific things, like not saying it at all, or actually telling lies. That's what I wanted to say. So you're still waiting on this apology. At least you have been. Here in this energy, it's almost like, yeah, 1 foot, maybe 2 feet out the door kind of energy. But there's definitely some hurt here around and loss around this behavior around this person. 4 of Cups in reverse, the 2 of Pentacles. There we go again. Waiting, and it's connecting right here to the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, waiting for this person to make a choice. One of those pentacles is yours. What is the other pentacle? Are we looking at another romantic connection? It could be work. Somebody who's in balance is kind of like Emperor in reverse energy, overworking, not choosing the relationship over work. But, that other party here, you could say a third party, can definitely be around other things, work, a romantic party, or even a non-romantic third party as in a person. But it's super clear. 7 of Cups, commitment issues, choices, too many choices, and then waiting for them to make the choice. Literally here, seeing it in the High Priestess energy. the delay, but you also needing to make a choice. What is it that you're waiting for? The Page of Wands is here, and look, it's connecting right here with the Page of Swords. So Page of Wands, Page of Swords energy. That can be around some immaturity. It's like a student energy, so it could be around somebody that's younger, not necessarily around age, but it's definitely around the weight around this person. And it's connecting with the Nine of Wands in reverse, the moon in Sagittarius energy. And that really is, for me, getting out of either this no contact, no communication, and or in separation energy, or getting out of the difficulty of communicating, should you still be communicating but just having complications. It feels like this is a lot more about not communicating, you know, whether there's been a pause button pushed or there's a complete lack of contact and communication here. Yeah, because you're waiting on this person to make a decision. Here we go, and the Strength card in reverse. The Strength card is connected to the heart chakra, and this is a fear. And here's the thing. There's some self-sabotage energy around this. So it's sort of like the time that it's taking them, the delay in making this decision could cost them, you or the relationship, or the potential of it, of the possibility of just losing you forever kind of energy feels really strong. I want to validate for those of you that this is around, you could say friends moving to more. That's also here. And the delay that this person taking their time, not like getting out of these commitment issues, whatever they are, is definitely like a self-sabotage energy. And just getting out of this fear of making this apology too, because the apology has been really clear, the lack of communication, and it's around this, the Eight of Cups. Somebody who had pulled away. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this Mercury and Taurus energy, it's a validation for me of the lack of communication and the fact that something has gone on here. It's also in reverse, and that's, you could say, somebody kind of returning to recover what they lost. So trust, you. I mean, it's connected here with the Five of Cups, again, which is this feeling of regret for whatever it is they didn't say or they did say, but also whatever's going on in this, the choices here. Somebody's about to make a choice. That's the other thing. We're looking at a 55 here, and that's an energy of change. And that's the other thing that I wanted to say to you is that 77 energy of the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven, of Cups in reverse and upright, the energy around this person, the commitment issues, that's a 77, and that's an energy, that's a energy literally of energy shifting, like a realignment energy. This person reassessing past actions, getting priorities straight, taking new actions. Oh gosh, the way things are coming out is just so intense. So the Knight of Pentacles in reverse coming here with the Death card. Yeah, I mean, it's somebody who, and there we go with the King of Swords that you're not talking to. The Ten of Cups. Who you're waiting on to make a choice for here. To get into this Ten of Cups energy, which is here, Mars and Pisces energy. So had you built a life, were you building it? Was it on the table? It's on the table, but it's someone you're not talking to. What are you waiting for them to change here? The Death card. You get in the Death card when you get out of the Hanged Man energy, which is around timing for me. It's been an only time will tell kind of energy. There's some paradigm shifts that need to happen here around this person. Like something is needing to change here. What are the issues? What are the issues with making this choice? Because, yeah, you have 2 feet out the door. The Master, the King of Swords is in reverse, so it's a validation for me of the no contact energy. And that, I would say, would probably be the first thing that needs to happen, is for this person to get over their fear, out of their ego, and make contact and apologize. That much is really clear. And it's also connecting the Eight of Cups with the King of Swords in reverse, that is a running energy around the communication. So like not responding to messages or phone calls, but just getting and going into no contact energy there is just really, really strong. And there is that Hangman energy. And what's even more telling about it today is it's in reverse. So yeah, it's been a really strong period of uncertainty before going in here to the Death card. It's been, for some of you, that's indicating it's been a long time. Eight of Swords, Jupiter and Gemini, where this person has put themselves. King of Cups in reverse, not communicating. We have our Page of Pentacles here, trying to figure out how to communicate. Get the confidence to do that here in our Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, coming here with the Page of Cups again in reverse around, yeah, the fear around that. So we could be looking at somebody that's younger. There's definitely an emotional immaturity here, but it's not necessarily about age, you know. It's yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of around the emotional immaturity is what I want to say. The bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. It's just revealing something here. Ace of Swords. Wow. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Somebody getting out of their head. Also connecting with this Five of Cups here, owning whatever bad decision they made or whatever they were maybe not telling the truth about. This is a transactional energy. It's clarity in relationships. It is communication coming in. And that's the other thing with the Wheel of Fortune. You go here when you get out of the Hermit energy, Virgo and Mercury energy. And that's a turning point. And the Wheel of Fortune is connected to the throat chakra. Hearing from this person. Hearing what you've been wanting to hear. An apology is really clear. The King of Wands. Yeah, quite literally getting the courage to do that. We see here in our bigger picture kind of energy today, the Death card. Where did it go? Hangman in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. It's just really clear that something went on, but there's also a wait for this person to get out of fear. Also the death of their ego in order to get out of no contact, to apologize to begin with. So putting this Ten of Cups here in your overall energy, this new cycle, had you built a life with this person, were you building it, was it on the table? And yeah, look, here is that Hermit energy, just as we're talking about it. This is where you go for clarity, a quest for personal truth. It's where you both are. It's a validation for me of the no contact, really. No communication and or in separation, like the pause button. And this person quite literally working on getting the courage, the King of Wands, thereby uprighting, you could say, the Strength card to come in here and communicate, because the Hangman is in reverse, and that's telling me that it's around timing for me, that it's just been too long. And turning this Wheel of Fortune and communicating. Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the Sun in reverse. It's so time. The Moon. And look, liberation. Judgment. I like this because although we're seeing the Sun in reverse and the Moon, which is a really strong validation of where things are currently, the delay in the truth and clarity in the Moon of what's been hidden. Pisces energy also bringing in Cancer and Gemini and connecting with that Sun in reverse, Leo energy, the delay. Now that doesn't stay in reverse, but it's a validation of where things are. But the bigger picture energy here is getting over their ego in the Death card, getting out of this Hangman energy that's been going on for far too long, waking up, getting clarity, making a decision, coming here to apologize. This is Judgment energy. Connected to the crown chakra, I know. Archangel Gabriel specifically connected to the sacral chakra, I feel. The third eye chakra, I see the self-awareness. This energy, well, of Archangel Gabriel kind of screaming out, wake up. Like, make a decision here because somebody here has 1 foot, 2 feet out the door. You. And it has been a lack of reciprocity here in a lot of things. Communication, the apology, 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. And it's the moon in Taurus energy, and that's around the feelings. And that's around the relationship and, the lack of the commitment issues energy that's here. Our Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. And I do have to validate the Death card, Judgment, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It can be for some of you that part of what's been going on here, the self-sabotage that I've been feeling here. It's a specific message coming through that it could be connected to somebody who needs to kind of change something about their lives, which can be around money issues, but it can also be around vices. So like an addictive kind of energy coming through. And yeah, this wake up energy, has somebody here, you, given somebody an ultimatum? Because that energy is here and somebody's hearing it. Like, there is a wake up energy. They are getting out of the hermit energy. There is a turning of the wheel of fortune here, a change in how things have been, a new cycle for sure, and communication coming in, an apology. This is definitely an apology. I want to validate this energy, though, of also for you, of the High Priestess, and Judgment of waking up and getting clarity, and Judgment, but in our little baby Judgment too. The Ace of Swords, in terms of the decision you want to make. This Judgment energy, reconciliation or closure. Because you have 1 foot out the door, but the energy is that you're still here. So I do feel like this, whether it's a conversation, messages between you, is going to be kind of like the deciding factor, I guess you could say. Channeled love messages. I'm shifting very deeply right now. So interesting because it's right here with the Hangman in reverse and the Death card. And again, you go from the Hangman into the Death card, and it's a validation that it's been a while. It's been a long time. So something here is definitely changing. There is a wake-up energy around this person. What exactly that is just so specific for you. I'm mind blown over and over. Ace of Swords, Judgment. That's a pretty major wake-up energy. This is the love of a lifetime. Right here with the Ten of Cups and the Judgment wake-up energy. Somebody here is waking up, realizing what this is. Yeah, they're getting clarity, all right. It scares me how deeply you see me. I've just realized something. Yeah, thank you for loving the real me. I just heard, like, after all this time, my life has completely changed. You give me so much strength, and I am studying the truth. And the bottom of the deck, I'm going to show you, is I have so much fear right now. What is this change around the Death card? Big changes, transformations. I am shifting very deeply right now. That is so strongly connected to the Death card and the Hangman in reverse. A new perspective here. So somebody either giving up some kind of addiction, making some major changes here. I'm studying the truth, connecting with our Page of Swords energy. You give me so much strength. It's sort of like, yeah, look, I have so much fear right now. That's the Strength card in reverse. It's getting the courage to face this and change. And the King of Wands, something around this person that you have helped them to see. My life has completely changed. Something major, there's some like major changes going on here. And I feel like there's been an ultimatum around that, and that's what you've been waiting for. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I'm building up the courage to contact you. This is so strong. We met for a reason. I'm understanding this connection. This is the love of a lifetime. That's a fated energy. I'm not privy to a lot of what the details are of what went on here, you know. But what is just really clear, pun intended, is that somebody is getting clarity. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been long enough that you have a foot out, 2 feet out the door of somebody who's realizing that if they don't change, or they don't change this thing about them or around their life, that, yeah, perhaps you're not here anymore. There's some kind of liberation from that, whether that's a person, place, or thing. Somebody's been afraid, but they're making the changes. It feels like moving as fast as they can before it's too late. And it's coming by way of, I would say, communication first. And realizing everything you've done for them is so strong. You give me so much strength. Thank you for loving the real me. So despite whatever it is that's been going on here, getting out of that hermit energy, I tell you, and spinning that wheel of fortune, that is a turning point. It's Jupiter energy, the planet of prosperity, expansion, growth. You know, it's up and it's down. It's the wheel of fortune. That's the cycles of life. Fate and destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. And it's always going to be turning, and it's like turning, you know, it's like kind of creaky right now, but it is. And that's also an energy of luck around Jupiter, but I always think of that as timing. Bottom of the deck, I stay awake thinking of you, right here with the moon. What this person has been hiding from themselves, hiding from you as well, but I would say the change that needs to happen has been around the change that needs to happen within them. They haven't wanted to look at it, and it's something they're looking at now. And, you know, the Ten of Cups here in your overall energy, again, had you built a life, were you building it, was it on the table? Because it's still on the table. But it definitely feels like it's dependent on this major change here around this person. Perhaps that's you. I regret how I left things. That's the Five of Cups there, for leaving you feeling like I didn't love you, for running. Eight of Cups. Pulling away, it was my fault. I'm starting to understand our connection. This has been incredibly strong. Herewith, this is the love of a lifetime. I have a song playlist for us, so somebody listening to a lot of music. We could have some musicians here, not necessarily the case. Something's revealing. Yes, I am thinking of you. I am ashamed of the way I handled things. My heart belongs to you. I don't know what that's around, but I don't need to because you do. Oh my gosh. So I feel so much guilt for what I did. What is that? Because somebody, like, I don't know if there's been an ultimatum. It's like they're meeting you with it, like they're making the change, or they're just having a wake-up call for some other reason, because this has been the energy. You have changed me for the better. You give me so much strength. I just realized something. Thank you for loving the real me. I'm shifting very deeply right now. So there's some kind of major changes going on, and I guess you could say, yeah, you woke up in this person that has them literally realizing what's important, who they love, what they want, what they need to change. Revelations, clarity, wake-up energy, judgment. Getting over fear. Strength card in reverse. You give me so much strength. Wanting to make these changes because of, I guess you could say, or for you, for the two of you. Beautiful soul. That's your reading today. Thank you so much for being here, watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. It means a lot to me. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you light always. Hoping for the best outcome for you, and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until then.